Today, I would like to talk about something I think a lot of people aren't really aware of called toxic white knighting. And you're like, well, what's that? So basically, what it is when people come out of the woodwork to protect you from things, but essentially, it's not really protecting you from anything, it's actually emotional abuse. I will give you an example of this in my own life, and that is my ex-husband. And he did not want me to join this Facebook group because there were people in it that he did not approve of, and he pretended that he was very concerned that people were just going to come out of the woodwork and do things to me or take advantage of me somehow. That is how he tried to make it sound. But the reality is he didn't want me talking with people because he was the one who was being abusive. And if I talked with these other people, then I might come to the realization that he was doing things that were very abusive. And so anybody that might put him at risk of being exposed is a person that he did not want me contacting and did not want me talking to. And we're not even talking about people who had my phone number or my address even. He was just concerned because, anything could be a threat to his emotional abuse. But he made it sound like he was trying to protect me from, quote, bad people. Well, there was one person who was really bad in my life who had such an influence on me. And I just listened to him because I figured that, well, I'm married to him and he's my husband and he has my best interest at heart. And he's really trying to protect me from something. But the reality is the only thing he was trying to protect me from was the fact that I would find out what an emotional abuser that he was. I want people to understand that toxic white knighting does not just come from intimate partners, but can also come from people who are acquaintances or who we barely know, or people who we have some sort of connection with. And the reason it's important for me to point this out is because sometimes these people say things to somebody in order to basically try to hold them back from achieving their goals. And I think it's really important to be aware of these types of things. And I don't really want to name names on people, but basically, if somebody's saying things like, I don't want you to do something because I'm worried something's going to happen to you, it's like saying, well, I just don't think you're capable of doing this. I just don't think you're capable of pulling it off. And I think maybe it's because I don't want to say that they see you as some kind of threat, because I'm not sure if it's really that, or like it's kind of ridiculous because it's like they're trying to protect your innocence, but we're not talking about really protecting somebody's innocence here. We're talking about an adult, okay? But I think the way it comes off is that basically they want to have this domain that they rule over. And if they let you have a piece of it, it would actually be a threat to the establishment. And that is what I'm talking about here.